How's it going, everyone, and welcome to another video. Today we're going to be starting episode 4 of the boss battle series, in which I'll take on Adjorjan. But before we get into that, please consider giving the video a like and subscribing to the channel. It helps out massively. If we hit 150 likes, episode 5 will go out tomorrow. Now, let's get into it. If you're new to this series, I highly recommend going back and looking at episode 1 first, because it'll go over all the series guidelines in depth. I will have links to that episode in the video description and at the top right of this video. I'll also display on screen now the point system we are currently following in the series, so you can get a quick reminder of what you're looking out for when it comes to ranking the bosses. Last episode we killed Broadpaw the Bear 50 times, and he managed to earn 427 points, placing him at the bottom of the leaderboards. Hopefully this time around, Adjorjan can have a more successful round of kills, and maybe even see himself take that number 1 spot off of T-Wang. Although Adjorjan is a higher level than Broadpaw, coming in at level 63, this grind will be significantly less of a pain due to his short spawn time of 3 minutes. It will take me twice as long to kill him than it did Broadpaw, but still, 13 seconds per kill is not bad. When it comes to what we're looking out for from his drop table, the big ticket item is the Artisan Jewel Crafter's Pants, which goes for 7,000 gold on my server. That will be a massive drop, because along with the 50 points for being a named item, we'd pull in an additional 140 points for the gold itself. If we can get a couple of these pants in the 50 kills, Adjorjan will see himself flying up the leaderboards. He also has a pretty nice legendary greatsword and earrings, plus a named life staff that is gear score 500, so is pretty useless, but a free 50 points. He also has a ton of other great items that he can drop, but those are the main ones I'm looking out for in this grind. But with that all out of the way, let's get killing. To get to him, I had to teleport into the Blighted Shrine in Eden Grove, and then there was a long walk around the mountain to his spawn point near the Grasping Summit. So if you're planning on grinding him out as well, I highly recommend setting up a camp just outside his spawn, because if you slip up and die, it's one hell of a walk back. But once I was there, I put on my luck gear, popped my luck food, and got to killing. It wasn't long before the drops started coming in. On kill number 5, I got his named life staff, and although it was pretty useless for my account, it's a free 50 points. 2 kills after that, I got the main drop I was looking for in the Jewel Crafter's Pants, along with a pretty useless legendary item that even though it sells for little to nothing in my server, it's another 50 points. 5 kills later, on the 12th kill, we got another useless legendary item, but that's 50 more points towards Adjorjan's total. It seemed as if luck was really on my side when it came to this grind, because only 2 kills after the last drop, I managed to get another life staff, plus an additional legendary item, and we were only on kill number 14. Hopefully this luck can translate to a few more pieces of crafter gear. I went dry for a little bit after the last drop, but on the 28th kill, I finally got lucky again and managed to pull the named greatsword. Now all that was left was the earrings, and I got all the drops. And sure enough, 5 kills later, we got the final piece to complete the set. On kill number 33, we got the earrings, meaning we got every named drop from Adjorjan, but we still had 17 kills to go. With the way things are headed, it looks like he could be on his way to the number 1 spot. 3 kills after that, we got another life staff, bringing the life staff count up to 3. 14 kills left to go. 4 kills after that, we got the life staff again. This staff is really going to pump up the points for Adjorjan. I also got a useless legendary item in between these kills as well. 10 kills left. On the 48th kill, I managed to get the Jewel Crafter's Pants for the second time, which will equate to massive points. But unfortunately, this was the last of the good drops before finishing up my 50th kill. 163 minutes after the grind had begun, I was done with the 50 kills. Overall, it was a very successful set of kills. Plus it was one of the more relaxing grinds. With no other mobs around him and a very reasonable respawn time, I managed to get a lot of work done on the side in between kills. Plus he was very easy to kill as well, so it was one of the more enjoyable grinds. When it comes to how he scored, from the gear drops alone, we got 13 pieces of green gear, 8 pieces of blue, 7 pieces of purple, and 8 named items. That's a new record for named items and 50 kills, beating the previous best from Sessa. Altogether, that equates to 685 points from the gear alone. We got another 250 from the random legendary item drops, and then I headed to the trade post to sell everything I could via sell order to see if I could bring in any more points from the gold made off of the grind. After selling everything, I managed to bring in 14,817 gold, with the majority of that coming from selling the crafting gear. That's another 296 points, bringing the grand total to a whopping 1,231 points. That means we have a new number 1 on the leaderboards, in Adjorjan, beating out T-Wang by roughly 300 points, and becoming the first boss to break the 1,000 point threshold. Not bad for 163 minutes of grinding. He beat the name drops item record, and the points total record, the 2 most significant deciders on the leaderboards. But that about brings an end to episode 4 of Boss Battles. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please give the video a like, and let me know some bosses you'd like to see me go after next. Also, why not subscribe to the channel while you're at it? But until next time, have a good one. Thanks for watching another video. If you'd like to watch the next episode, if it's available, then click on the video on top. Or click on the video under it for a random New World video. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel.